I get super angry over the most silly thing. Any advice?
Calm the fuck down. Hit him with the plug, Mark.
You can find us at youtube.com.
Speak up, nickel.
You can find us at youtube.com.
Speak softer, nickel.
Alright.
It's crazy. He's trying to find the tone.
So that's how I get. Yeah.
Speak up a little bit more.
Turn the treble.
Right there, I like that.
That's a way have someone yell at you and just do what they say, right? And then your feelings are not in your control, so you won't be angry.
Exactly.
That's one way.
Right.
And another way, meditation. But you got to stick with it. Meditation only works if you stick with it. It's a very like marathon thing, not a quick fix thing. Mm-hmm. So I'd say meditation. You got one?
Wait, what was the question?
I get super angry over the most silly thing. Any advice?
Honestly, it would be calm. Just calm down. No, I can't. Your answer just made me so fucking mad.
Your inner voice. I can't.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really top what Mark said. I mean, meditation also, like, find little pockets of things that make you happy, and probably you should hold on to those and like use those throughout the day. People have a lot. Like some people, podcasts, things that get your mind off of angry things. You should definitely do. I use physical exertion, which is working out. This is, there's so many things that you can do, but you have to find what works best for you. And I would say do that. But also, if you can, really talk to someone, because it's like, how silly are these things? Is it like, I woke up and I was cold and I was pissed off? Like, it was like, wow.
Fuck, it's cold.
I hate this shit.
Bullshit. I feel it in my bones.
Fuck, I'm freezing in this motherfucker.
God, it's gonna rain later.
And now I'm turning the heater on. Oh, shit, it's hot in here. Shit.
Damn.
Why my gas bill so high? Because it's fucking heater.
Ah, shit, burn me. Fuck.
I'm gonna turn it down. I'm cold again. I'm confused.
Where's the balance in my life? Bro. Just every little thing confuses this person.
Holy shit. Like their mom or like the girl or whatever, or the husband are like,
why did I marry you?
Why did I do that?
Oh man. Oh yeah, just become self-aware. I just right back.
Right back to asking these questions.
Become self-aware of like what makes you angry, and if you could realize that it is silly, like the more you start being self-aware of it, the more you start realizing like, oh, this is dumb, and this is science, y'all. Right here, this is science. When you make yourself calm down when you're angry, it starts to actually rewire the brain, like nerve connections or whatever start like the angry fucking receptor or whatever that your brain's going to all the time when shit happens. It'll start loosening to the point where it's just detached, and it'll go straight to the calm one. That's some serious shit that I learned from a TED Talk. But none of you can verify it because none of you are going to research it. But it's the way. So the more you make yourself calm down, when it's applicable, because sometimes you need to be fucking angry, But if it's something silly, and you force yourself to calm down, the more you will rewire your brain into just being a more calmer person.
Yeah. And also, I mean, just think about your life. You don't want to spend your whole life angry. It's not fun.
It's really not. You just get, no one likes you, really, like, no one wants to be around you. You get hypertension, you get fucking high blood pressure.
Yeah.
And it's just not fun.
Yeah.
And the best way to do it is like Dwayne said, let out your anger in a healthy way, which could be like weight training, boxing, some kind of physical way. Because if you nobody that's like too tired can be angry. You can't be too tired and angry at the same time.
Fuck, I'm tired. So mad I'm tired right now.
I need some sleep.
Going to sleep. Why am I asleep?
Damn, why am I dreaming?
Hate my dreams.
I can never run in my dreams. I'm always stuck in place.
I can't stop crying. I'm so mad.
Oh, why am I like this?
Oh, I shit myself.
Oh, my God. I'm out of toilet paper. I mean, toilet paper. Shit.
Why I'm gonna go.
Ah, damn, this water's cold.
I couldn't even finish. I don't know why I'm gonna go grocery shopping this bitch. What's wrong with me? I keep yelling at people.
Those apples too green.
This one's too red. This one's old. Oh.
So many options for salad. There's too many options, right?
How many licks does it take to get the cinema? Couldn't even do it.
I know it ain't 3. That fucking owl lied to me. That owl is fucking lying to me.
Ain't no 1, 2, 3. You lying, bitch.
How'd you learn how to speak English?
That's an owl.
It's an owl. It's an owl.
Dr. Doolittle, this motherfucker. What? This is DMX.
Someone help me. I need to calm down.
I need some coke.
Give me some weed. Please. Please. Oh, this guy's so sad. This guy really made him so sad.
Someone's gonna take that character and they're gonna make it something.
But yeah, just do all that kind of shit. Make a bit.
Yeah.
Fucking start doing bits. I do bits all the time, and it's just fun to. Even if you're by yourself, it's just fun to like just laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
At whatever.
I have a friend who this might sound crazy, but I don't think it's crazy. I feel like everyone kind of talks to themselves, but I have a friend who will have like audible conversations with themselves, but she says because everyone else is stupid, and I always laugh, like, because I'm like, that's a you thing, so you would definitely. But I'm like, well, since I met her, I was just like, you crazy, and she's like, no, it's just that there's no one else smart around me to talk to right now. Like, I'm just like, you is crazy as hell. But I mean, it works.
I hear that's a sign of intelligence, like talking to yourself. Like it helps people work out through problems really quick.
Because so I feel like I would hope. I feel like everyone does it. You know, everyone does like talk to themselves, but hers is just funny because it's audible. Like, I feel like everyone talks in their head to themselves, but her shit, I always catch her, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
I used to think that works. I wouldn't like. Would she just straight up like? It'd just be like normal value.
Yeah.
Oh, with me.
No, well, it's like. If she ever watches it, no, I'm gonna tell her because it's fun. But because like for example, she'll get mad at something at work, and then I'll turn around and she'll be like, and I'm like, who are you talking to? She's like, myself. Like, she's like, this is so stupid. I got this email and everything like that. I'm like,
oh, you crazy?
You crazy? Oh. You really? What was that shit? A Lethal Weapon? You really are crazy, Riggs. Riggs, please, I'm on the toilet. I gotta take a shit. But there's a bomb under my ass, Riggs.
Riggs, wife for me, Riggs. Wife for me, Riggs.
Riggs, please. Riggs, don't fuck. Riggs, you fucking my daughter, Riggs. Riggs, oh shit, you fucking my daughter. Oh damn.
That's good pussy, right? That's genetics right there, Riggs.
You like that pussy, don't you? Look, I can't get my ass off this toilet, Riggs.
God damn it.
Cause I'll blow this shit up if I did. That's the Lethal Weapon line of, you really are crazy.
That's scene 5, 7, I don't know.
Lethal Weapon 1, I think. I want to say.
Look,
someone's gonna be like, no, it was 2. Just like that.
Okay.
Just like that. No, it was 2.
I forgot what we're talking about, but
yeah. Hit it with the plugs.